For decades, gardeners have been convinced that success depends on what comes in a bag. Brightly labelled fertilizers promising, fast results and bigger yields line every store shelf. But here's the truth that seasoned growers and soil scientists have known for years. Fertilizers don't build soil, they replace it. They create dependency, not fertility. If you've ever wondered why your garden needs more and more input every year just to perform the same, well, that's the reason. So, before you pour another scoop of chemicals into your soil, stay with me for the next minute. Because the easiest and most effective way to supercharge your garden doesn't come from a factory. It comes from the ground itself. The real power in your garden lies in the life beneath your feet. When you look at a handful of healthy soil, you're not just holding dirt. You're holding an entire ecosystem. Each teaspoon contains billions of living organisms: bacteria, fungi, nematodes and microarthropods. These aren't just random critters, they're nature's engineers. They decompose organic matter, recycle nutrients and create natural fertilizer on demand. Plants don't actually eat fertilizer in the wild. They form relationships with these microbes, exchanging sugars from their roots for minerals and nitrogen. This ancient trade system is what built the world's most fertile lands, from the Nile Delta to the American prairie. But synthetic fertilizers short-circuit this system. They flood the soil with nutrients in chemical form, and the plants get lazy. Their roots stop feeding microbes. The microbes die off, and soon the soil becomes little more than a lifeless sponge. That's why farmers and gardeners who rely on fertilizer must keep buying more. It's not that the plants need more food, it's that the soil has stopped producing it naturally. So, what's the real secret to supercharging your soil? Feed the soil, not the plants. If you stop trying to artificially feed your plants and instead focus on feeding the soil organisms, you'll create a self-sustaining system that grows stronger every year. The easiest and most reliable way to do that is through compost and natural organic matter. Compost adds organic carbon, the energy source that microbes need to thrive. Every kitchen scrap, leaf and bit of garden waste is potential food for your soil's living community. To make compost effectively, you don't need expensive bins or fancy systems. A simple pile or pit will do. Start with alternating layers of green waste like fruit and vegetable scraps or grass clippings, and brown material like dried leaves, sawdust or shredded paper. Keep it moist, not wet, and turn it every week to allow oxygen in. Within about 2 months, it transforms into dark, crumbly humus, the richest form of natural fertilizer you can get. When added to garden beds, it not only feeds the plants, but it also rebuilds the soil structure itself. The next step is introducing worms into your system, nature's quiet miracle workers. During the 20th century, especially in the post-war period, governments studying sustainable agriculture discovered that vermiculture, raising compost worms, could restore devastated soils faster than any other method. Worms don't just break down waste, they enrich it. Their castings are loaded with beneficial microbes, enzymes, and trace minerals. Unlike fertilizer, which delivers a single chemical shot, worm castings build long-term fertility. They also regulate pH, improve soil aeration, and increase water retention, qualities that are, honestly, crucial in dry climates and container gardens alike. You can start a worm bin with a simple wooden box or a plastic container. Just drill small holes for ventilation, fill it with damp bedding material like shredded cardboard or coconut fibre, and then add your organic scraps. Within just a few weeks, the worms will convert that waste into castings that can be mixed directly into soil or brewed into worm tea, a liquid fertilizer that nourishes plants and really boosts microbial life instantly. Mulching is honestly another overlooked key to living soil. While fertilizers burn out the ground, mulch protects it. A consistent mulch layer made of straw, dried leaves or wood chips shields the soil from the sun, prevents moisture loss, and, creates a haven for beneficial life underneath. As mulch breaks down, it feeds the microbial community, just like compost does. The result is a slow, steady release of nutrients, exactly the way nature intended. If you've ever walked through an old forest, you've seen this in action. A thick layer of decaying leaves feeding an entire ecosystem without any human intervention. Apply this in your garden by covering bare soil as much as possible. Every time you harvest or plant, reapply a thin layer of organic mulch. In just one season, you'll notice the difference. The soil becomes darker, looser, and teeming with worms. It's a clear sign that the underground system is healing itself. The forgotten lesson from history is that true fertility is biological, not chemical. Before the rise of industrial agriculture, farmers understood this intuitively. They recycled everything: ashes, crop residues, animal manure, and kitchen waste, right back into the soil. During the Cold War, when nations feared food shortages, manuals on victory gardens emphasized composting and soil life over store-bought fertilizers. They knew that if you take care of the biology, it will take care of you. That principle still holds true today, and it's more relevant than ever in a world where soil depletion has reached crisis levels. You can start regenerating your soil right now, no matter the size of your garden. Take one bed stop using chemical fertilizer entirely and top it with 2 inches of compost. Add mulch on top to retain moisture and keep microbes active. If you have worm castings or compost tea, pour it over once a week for the first month. Don't till it in, let the worms and microbes do the work. Within weeks, you'll see stronger root systems and deeper colour in your plants. Over time, your yields will increase naturally, and you'll never need to buy fertilizer again. When you build living soil, you're not just growing plants. You're restoring a process that predates modern agriculture by thousands of years. You see, the most fertile lands on Earth weren't created by machines or chemistry. No, they were built by time decay, and life itself. Quite fascinating, isn't it? Your garden can follow that same model if you let nature lead. So forget the fertilizer aisle. Feed your soil with compost, protect it with mulch, and, well, let the worms and microbes handle the rest. This method doesn't just supercharge your garden, it makes it resilient, regenerative, and alive. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to Hydrohaven for more deep-dive guides into natural soil systems, forgotten agricultural wisdom, and methods that stand the test of time. Share this video with a gardener who still believes in quick fixes, and help them discover what real soil health looks like.